I'm now in the back. I'm going to go through some of the things I took out of Betty Boo to see what I want to keep and put in Hunter. So first of all, there's a net here which I'll show you later. The net goes right on the top ceiling above the top bed with the existing little loops that there. It just clips onto them. It just gives me somewhere to put something. That's a net I got off Amazon. We have, of course, collapsible kettle. We have my Bellman espresso and milk steamer, espresso coffee maker and milk steamer. We have an Outwell collapsible casserole dish pan. We have a Ridge Monkey, of course. We have a pack with knives and forks, and it's got plates in there, and there's a bottle opener in there as well. It's only cheap, but it's just handy to have. It doesn't take up any space and it doesn't rattle, more importantly. I've got a little pan just because it's got higher sides than the Ridge Monkey, so that I don't get stuff everywhere. Temperature gauge on a milk frothing jug so I can judge the temperature of the milk as I froth it for my latte in the morning. Collapsible wine glasses with a little magnetic base. Check that out. Emma loves those. Emma loves those. I've got 2 of those. Collapsible mugs, of course. Emma doesn't like those, but I do. And finally, just some of the things that I cook with. Oh, I've just found some food. Oh, there's a bar left in there. I might have that. So I use things like, this is great, this easy ginger. That's brilliant. It's all pretty. Oh, you just put it in. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, there's an onion as well. How long do onions last? Looks all right, doesn't it?
Goodbye, Betty Boo. You know we'll go on without you, and now is not the time for tears. Just smile and say goodbye. Goodbye, Betty Boo. It was never to be, it was just a short time. We'll always think of you. Will you go, and who will be your crew? Run, have fun, find your new crew. We'll see you on the road. Have fun and tell your new friends you are Hunter crew. Goodbye, Betty Boo.
Now, it is well known that the Assistant Navigation Officer drinks on duty, and that's how we end up in such interesting places. So what we decided to do, because we've got the solar panels on the roof, we've got 200 watts, and we've been monitoring it now. We don't know how that's going to work through winter, but we've left the fridge on permanently, and our plan is to leave the fridge on permanently because we think that will be enough to keep it going, combined with the odd driving and trip. We think that can give us permanent fridge in the back. So the question is, what do you do with that? So whilst we haven't populated it yet, we will be populating it with wine and booze. So for the moment we've just got some soft drinks and bring some Coke in there. Yes, a bottle of wine and some beers, or for me some whiskey. We'll stay in here permanently. That will be always on. Yes, that's definitely on. I can see it's on because of my display. And if we have guests to visit us in the back of our van, it means we can offer them a drink. That's the idea there. And it also means that when we're going away on a trip, if we want to go at short notice, all we need to do is add milk, eggs, butter, milk, eggs, butter, some ham maybe or something. Anyway, milk is the main thing because then we can have teas and coffees. Everything else we can work out as we go. Slowly we are getting there. Slowly. There's a little wobble on the camera. It's because I'm hanging it. Right, so this is all going to change. This is all temporary. It's just this is just car seat covers protecting the seats for the moment until I get the leather in with some orange in it. So at the moment I've just got some cheap orange blankets. So the storage underneath here was where I keep things of a certain nature. I don't know how to describe them. So we're going to go through what's in here, and oh, I forgot about these. So I had some of these 3D printed hooks done, which actually I will fit around the outside, so we'll do that in a minute. So right, Velcro, the opposite Velcro, sticky, so I can stick things. So the this is actually guitar pedal board Velcro, so they use this to stick guitar pedals to a board, removable way. But also it doubles up. That one of the softer part of the Velcro, I cut pieces off that and actually stick it round things, potentially if they're rattling. So I'm going to be doing that around the edges of that pull-out drawer thing, because sometimes that rattles when it's out. So I have used that stuff in the past for that. We have, that's a wasp deterrent. If we happen to be parked somewhere near where there's wasps, so I can hang it up. It looks like a wasp's nest and it keeps wasps away. Apparently, never used it. Portable projector. It's a bit out of date now, that one, but it does the job fine. So it means I can watch films and YouTube and things in the van on a big screen. For that, I pull down the side curtains on the van. Actually, the ones behind me, not those ones. And I project onto those, and that works a treat. We have a portable speaker. I have some binoculars. I have some little clippy strippy things so that I can put my LED lights around, which I'll have to find. Oh, I was looking for that. It's another one of these suction hooks. Down the side of here, of course, you can't see it, but here is a 12-volt cigarette lighter socket. Now I've put in that one of these little torch things that comes with the van. However, I can make use of that socket with this piece of kit, which has 3 more 12 volts and USB sockets on it, and it has a cable that plugs in. So I'm going to plug that cable into there down the side of the seat. If I can get to it. It's in now. It's got a power button on the top. You can see that. That's now powering this device, which gives me lots of extra stuff, and this is going to be stuck down here with double-sided Velcro. I might need to redo this because I pulled this out of Betty Boo, so I might need to redo it. And this cable will get tucked. There's actually a cup holder behind here, so the cable is going to get tucked into the cup holder so that it's out of the way and doesn't interfere with the main bench being pulled backwards and forwards. I will actually put a cable tie there to pin that in, and this allows us to charge things from the back of the van. And actually the cable tie, if I can, I'll attach that there as well, so it's out of the way nice and tidy. That, of course, I can now place in there. That's now charging, or it should be. So we've got easy access to the torch rather than fiddling around up there.